Welcome back to the Wolfblood YouTube channel. Today we're going to take a look at one of the most popular characters in the whole series, and the central character in the first 2 seasons, Maddy Smith. Maddie is introduced in the very first episode of the show, and is the main character we focus on during her time in Stonybridge. She is a 14-year-old tame Wolfblood who lives with her family in the human world, keeping her Wolfblood powers a secret. At the start of the series, Maddie is yet to transform herself, but keeps her parents Daniel and Emma under control during the full moon when they transform. Although at this point she can't yet transform into a wolf, she does exhibit the yellow eyes associated with Wolfblood powers. Maddie goes to school at Bradlington High, and as the series begins, she is doing relatively well at school and has a small group of close friends who together run the photography club.
Oh, yes, new photography club members.
Finally, huh? You're going to need a bigger darkroom. What? Well, apparently the Incredible Hulk is taking up photography, along with Superman, and there is some awful handwriting in this school.
However, as the series continues, Maddie's life is in the process of changing forever. Her powers are growing as she approaches the age of her first transformation, and keeping the Wolfblood secret, which up to this point has been relatively easy, is getting harder and harder, and is starting to affect her school life and her relationships with her friends. Shannon Kelly has been Maddie's best friend since childhood. They are incredibly close and very loyal to each other. However, an event in Shannon's childhood on a camping trip has made her obsessed with mysterious creatures, and specifically her beast on the moors, which she is fixated on investigating in the first series.
I was 7. I was on this camping trip with the Brownies, not far from here. We'd all gone to bed for the night, but I couldn't sleep. There were sounds of things outside, probably badgers and stuff, but you know how your imagination plays tricks. I was playing shadow monsters. But then there was a real shadow on the outside, so I turned off my torch, and it came closer. It was right over us. I thought it was just one of my friends, and so I unzipped the tent to have a look. And there it was. This monstrous face, hairy with these yellow eyes. I screamed so loudly it woke up the whole camp.
Shannon's beast was a wild Wolfblood, and this causes tension with Maddie as she attempts to be a good friend to Shannon while also lying to her about her true nature, as well as the Wolfblood secret in general.
Come on, you've had your tail between your legs since you came in. What's brought this on?
Nothing. I'm just fed up of lying all the time. It's not cool. I can't even tell my friends who I really am.
Maddie feels incredibly guilty about gaslighting her best friend, but knows that she must keep the existence of Wolfblood secret, and often has to sabotage Shannon's plans, even though it pains her to do so. Eventually, Shannon becomes convinced Maddie herself is a werewolf, causing even more tension between them, because of course, Shannon is absolutely correct.
Tom! Thank goodness. Get them out of here! Now!
I don't know who Maddie is anymore.
What do you mean?
I told you what happened.
You banged your head, Shan. You were sucking up all them fumes.
I know what I saw.
Oh, what's that? It smells disgusting.
Something to get us through the day.
So not werewolf potion, then?
Sorry?
Shannon's new theory? Get this. Apparently, you're a werewolf. Ow!
Why would you think that?
She supposedly saw you turn in the fire.
Tom Okanawe is Maddie's other close friend. At the start of the series, he has a crush on Maddie, which is sadly for him, not reciprocated.
Better take off my new jacket then, eh?
Yeah. Tom, you know we've been friends, like, forever.
Feels like forever, yeah.
But seriously, we are true friends.
Yeah, of course.
And you tell your true friends everything, right? Like, even if it is shocking. Like a secret. Something you don't want anyone else to know.
Is this why you've been so off with me?
What?
Because you know I fancied you.
What?
It was just a crush, like.
No, yeah, no,
You didn't say anything, so. I know you knew, like, you did know,
No,
man.
yeah, I know.
Yeah. Sorry if I embarrassed you.
No,
Did you have any feelings about it?
feelings.
Feelings?
I didn't give it a second thought.
Oh. Right, fine, forget it.
No, Tom.
No, obviously it wasn't worth thinking about.
He is a great friend to both girls and helps out Shannon with her schemes and plots to investigate the beast on the moors, even though he doesn't share her obsession or belief in the existence of werewolves.
You know that ghost story Miss Fitzgerald told?
I don't think that was a ghost. It's a full moon. Maddie's changed.
You're kidding. You've got to be kidding, right? Shannon!
She's on the beach. Let's go!
Rydian Morris is another tame Wolfblood who arrives in Stonybridge at the start of the series. They do not like each other at first.
What are you doing here?
What? I'm looking for the
No,
fish.
here, on our territory. Don't you know the rules? You can't stay here if my mum and dad get a sniff of you.
I don't even know you.
Exactly.
I don't care whose territory this is. I'm not sticking around anyway. I mean, why would I in this dump? But no smelly girl tells me when to stay or go.
Smelly.
Maddie, you did kind of start it.
No, I didn't. He was the one. That was just...
However, due to their shared need to protect the Wolfblood secret, and because they both have never met another Wolfblood their age, they quickly become very close friends.
I didn't know that could happen. I only thought werewolves went hairy at the full moon.
We feel the urge to change when we feel threatened or angry too. You learn to control it, and you can transform whenever you want.
How do you know all this stuff?
My parents tell us.
You have parents like us?
Yep, and it's wolf blood, not werewolf. We're not monsters.
The weird thing is, I don't even remember being bitten.
Bitten? You don't get bitten.
Don't laugh at me.
Sorry. It's just, you really do have a lot to learn.
Well, teach me then, smelly girl.
You were born this way.
So, say I did stick around. Like, only for a bit, no promises.
You'd have a pack at last. People to teach you.
Oh, no. Look, no rules, no lectures. You can keep your group hugs in your big furry family. I'll do things my way.
Lone wolf, huh?
Rydian has already transformed when he meets Maddie and helps her when she transforms for the first time, bringing them even closer together. Maddie's parents approve of her being friends with another Wolfblood, and as Rydian is in foster care, they bring him into their pack.
Rydian! I'm Daniel. Come on in. Pleased to meet you. Help yourself, mate. Have as much as you like.
It's got to be cool having a family you can be yourself around.
Well, you're more than welcome anytime you want. And if you've got any questions about anything, just ask.
At the end of the first series, Rydian is forced to leave Stonybridge, and when Maddie is upset, Tom tells her he believes Rydian was in love with her.
He's really gone.
He loved you, Maddie. You do know that.
He told you that.
You didn't have to.
Rydian returns to Stonybridge at the start of the second season. He has been living with his mother and brother as part of a wild pack, and is followed back by Yana, the daughter of the leader of the pack, Ulrich. She is not familiar with humans, and her first meeting with Maddie does not go well.
Hey! Give me back my clothes!
Maddie! Yana?
Get off! She nicked me clothes!
Didn't mean any harm.
How would you know? Who is she?
Yana. Ulrich's daughter.
Yana is jealous of how close Maddie is to Rydian, as Yana and Rydian had become close during Rydian's time away from Stonybridge. They have a fiery rivalry, but do become friends eventually.
You knew Rydian pretty well.
He's amazing. I'd always been told living like a human was a bad thing. But then we snuck away to a village. I had ice cream, I saw television. It was nothing like my father said at all. That's why Rydian had to run. My father was so angry.
Weird. He never mentioned any of this. Never mentioned you at all.
He never mentioned you either. Ow!
I'm just testing.
Now, let's take a look at some of her key moments. At the end of the first series, Maddie is forced to transform in front of Shannon and Tom, which finally reveals the Wolfblood secret to them.
Are we going insane?
We're not insane, Tom. We never were.
Enough! I said enough!
It's okay. It's the chemicals. It makes you see things.
Oh,
it's
give
not
it up,
real.
Maddie. They know. This is my mum, Kerry, and my brother, Bryn. We're all Wolfbloods.
Like Maddie. What happened?
Your secret's out.
You did this. We invite you into our pack, and you've destroyed everything!
Stop it! Mum!
Listen. Shan, I wanted to tell you. Tom, if you just give us a chance to explain.
That's it, Maddie.
We're going now.
Rydian finally asks Maddie out on a date at the end of Series 2, but with the villainous Dr. Whitewood closing in on her and her family, they have to leave Stonybridge forever.
Some date this turned out to be.
I love you.
One day, when I'm older, and no one cares what I do, I'm gonna find you. Right, Maddie? I'm gonna find you.
We'll find each other.
Although she does not appear in human form during the 3rd series, Maddie as a wolf appears in a small cameo in the final moments of the final episode when Rydian meets up with her in Canada. That's all for our look at Maddy Smith. Let us know down in the comments who you'd like us to explore next, and we'll see you next week for another video.